Welcome to Rescue Paws Stories, your go-to place for heartwarming and emotional humans and animals stories. As a tiny puppy was abandoned in a shoebox, left on the side of a dusty road where few cars ever passed, the lid barely askew, and a thin towel barely covering his shivering body. And when the rescue team received the anonymous tip, they thought it would be another sad but straightforward save. Yet nothing could have prepared them for what they were about to find. Pulling up to the desolate spot under a sinking sun, with golden light stretching long shadows across the cracked asphalt, the team spotted the battered shoebox sitting under a scraggly bush. And as Jenna, the youngest rescuer, gently approached, she noticed that the box trembled slightly, as if life itself inside it was too fragile to stay still. And with a soft gasp, she knelt down and slowly lifted the lid, only to find not one, but three creatures inside. The tiny golden-furred puppy lying on top of two newborn kittens, all of them tangled together in a desperate heap of need and survival. Their eyes crusted shut, their bodies alarmingly thin, and their breathing faint, as though each fragile breath might be their last. Stunned, Jenna called out to the others, and soon the entire team huddled around the heartbreaking sight, exchanging bewildered looks, because it wasn't just the strange pairing of a puppy and kittens that rattled them. It was the note hastily scrawled on a piece of torn paper and tucked under the towel, a message that read, "Please help them. Their mother is gone. They only have each other now." And with those simple words, a heavy burden of mystery and responsibility fell onto the rescuers' shoulders, prompting them into swift action as they bundled the shoebox and its precious contents into Jenna's arms and sped back to the shelter. All the while, the air inside the van was tense, with fear and hope battling for dominance. Back at the facility, the tiny trio was examined by Dr. Hale, the seasoned veterinarian who had seen more than his share of cruelty and neglect. But even he shook his head in disbelief when he realized that not only had the puppy somehow survived without its mother's milk, but it appeared to have been instinctively protecting and keeping the kittens warm, curling his tiny body around them and refusing to move even when cold and hunger gnawed at him. A miraculous show of loyalty and instinctual love rarely seen in creatures so young. And as days turned into weeks, the bond between the puppy, who Jenna named Leo, and the kittens, christened Luna and Star, only deepened, with Leo acting like a protective big brother, nudging them towards their food bowls when it was time to eat, whining anxiously if one strayed too far, and curling up around them at night as if he believed his very presence could shield them from the world's cruelties. And word of the trio's miraculous survival and unbreakable bond spread like wildfire through the town, inspiring an outpouring of donations and adoption offers, though Jenna and the team were extremely selective, determined to find the perfect forever home that would accept not just Leo or the kittens separately, but all three together, because separating them felt almost like a betrayal, as if tearing apart a living testament to resilience and unconditional love. And finally, after countless interviews and home visits, a retired couple named Margaret and Tom, known for their gentle ways and sprawling countryside property, stepped forward, offering a loving home where the three could roam safely, sleep curled up together by the fireside, and grow into the inseparable family fate had mysteriously woven together that fateful evening on the side of the road. And as the rescue team watched the couple drive away with Leo sitting proudly between Luna and Star in the back seat, Jenna felt a bittersweet tear slide down her cheek, knowing that though the world could be heartbreakingly cruel, it could also be achingly beautiful. And sometimes, against all odds, love and loyalty could bloom in the unlikeliest of places, even in a battered old shoebox abandoned by the side of a dusty road.